Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of The Witcher the Wild Hunt. Last time we left off, we just arrived into this village and someone said that they knew where Yennefer was. And they pointed us to the nilfgaardians, and so we have to ask the nilfgaardians where Yennefer is. You can place your own markers on the map to do so. Move the cursor. Okay, yeah. To place special markers, hold right click and then release it and use your mouse to select the type of marker you want. Confirm your selection. Okay. And you can only place one default custom marker at a time, but you can place up to 10 total of the special markers. Okay, I see. So the Nilfgaardians are all the way up here, it looks like. And we're down here in this little village. Looks like there are more villages here. Maybe we can look around later a bit. But last time when we left off, we got some quests. A quest list. All the quests you have accepted are listed here. To see more information about a quest, click on it. Okay, so this is the main one. Lilac and gooseberries. And it says here, Yennefer had contacted Geralt, finally. They had not seen each other in years. And then she'd sent him a letter smelling of lilac and gooseberries, of course, asking him to meet her in the village of Willoughby about a matter of great importance, she had written. So as was his wont, when it came to all things Yennefer, the Witcher raced off at breakneck speed. Alas, he arrived too late. Passing armies had raced. Willoughby took the crown. Yennefer was nowhere in sight. With the help of Vesemir, whom Geralt had encountered along the way, Geralt picked up her trail, which the two witches then followed. Yen had ridden north, traversing wild lands and battlefields at great speed. She was in a hurry. Perhaps she was in trouble. Okay, so it's to say that we met Vesemir along the way and not... So we didn't start together to find Yennefer. It was like along the way. That's interesting. And we got some secondary quests here, which is missing in actions. As it turned out, Geralt was not alone in searching White Orchard for a lost loved one. The Witcher also found the notice of a peasant who was seeking his brother. The brother had left home to take up arms against Nilfgaard. The forces of the North and the Black Ones had then clashed in a great battle near the brother's home village, and the peasant had not heard from his siblings since. So his brother is missing in action, and he wants us to find it, perhaps? And then we have collect them all. In previous adventures, Geralt had gained fame as a master dice poker player, yet having mastered all challengers in this arena, he had no choice but to find another in which to garner more laurels. He thus decided to take up Gwent, and since he aimed to play at the highest levels, he felt he had to gather a complete collection of all the cards available, including some which could only be had by winning them off the best players around. See, so this is just mainly just a Gwent thing, to collect all of the cards. Okay. And then we have contracts. Contract Devil by the Well. In White Orchard, Geralt happened across a notice posted by a certain Odilon residing in the village. The man wanted someone to take out the monster who was haunting the area around an old well, and doing so required a professional. This was a typical of Witcher work as they come. So Geralt decided to talk to the man. And then we have completed, which was the Kaer Morhen thing. And it says every story has to start somewhere. This one starts in the guest room at Kaer Morhen, the stronghold of the witches in the Blue Mountains. It starts with Geralt taking a bath, disproving the theory that witches neglect personal hygiene. But as he's bathing, he's brusquely interrupted by Yennefer. Does she ever interrupt in any other way? She reminds him that he was supposed to train with Ciri. What could our hero do but bid the sorceress farewell and descend into the courtyard of the fortress? Little did he know this would mark the start of a great adventure. As it turned out, all that happened at Kaer Morhen was but a dream. This kind wakes even witchers screaming a cold sweat on their brow. Geralt crouched by the fire and surveyed the land, a land ravaged by war, signs of battle stretching to the horizon, but he had not chosen this campsite for its view. Yennefer's trail had brought him there. And then it led us to this village. So let's see what we can do. I see there's a exclamation mark right here, perhaps a quest. Let's interact with him.
Years of work up in smoke.
Oh, did his house burn down?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge.
No.
Some roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist for a price.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
So we have to use our witch's senses to look behind the forge for clues about the arsonist. I see. I'm guessing like right around here. Oh, can get this. Oh, and something here as well. Is there perhaps a trail here for us? Oh, there's something here. Let's examine it.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard.
Ah, so he stood here and then like threw it on the roof there. Interesting. And I imagine he fled.
Boot prints. A man's. Large.
Here we go. And they lead to here. Oh, there's something here.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
Oh, they were drunk? They lead more out to here. Onto the main road. And into the water?
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Perhaps, yeah. Ooh. Let's get all of this. So he went down here. Ah, there's something here as well.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Oh, so he got attacked by a monster?
Lost his boots in the rush.
No.
Will you go to the well in Hovel instead? Not on your life.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Let's see where it leads then.
My gran told me about
Oh, there's blood there.
went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him arse.
Here we go.
So wham bam, they knocked
Goes here to this house. Can we go inside?
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Can get this. Let's loot this place up. Here we go. Oh, there's a bit of karma. He set someone's house on fire. And we still loot his stuff. There we go. Oh, are you okay? Why are you making all that noise? Ah, here he
Drowner
is.
claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Let's talk with him.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No chance, you're coming with me.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll
Exactly.
beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Calm down and come with me.
Calm down. Now follow me.
There we go. Let's go out of your house. Here we go. And we have to go to the dwarf. So like usual, the humans are being racist against other races. To have your horse come to you, press X. Yeah, of course. That's the whistle, right? I think we heard about that earlier as well. Here's your arsonist.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No, Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Oh, they're gonna hang him? Jesus. That's a harsh punishment.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Oh, so we finished that.
I think those plums are even better than we got.
Let's see what else we can do, perhaps. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is our inventory. Here are your currently equipped items, okay? Here are the other items currently in your possession. And the tab shows the items of that type. And you got stats. Here you'll find information about your most important character statistics. To equip an item, drag it from your bag to an appropriate slot or double click on it. This tab shows crafting components and alchemy ingredients. This is not the map though. The inventory. There we go. Ooh. Let's go to inventory. Go here. And wants to drag something here. Now you can use this potion during gameplay. Press R to activate the potion in the first slot or F to activate it in the second slot. Okay. What is this? Tawny Owl. So it gives us stamina regeneration in combat. Okay, what is this? Wolfen Hour. Temporarily lowers the required level of all items by 2. Got some food and drinks here. And the Crystal Skull. And Guide to Gwent, which we read. Currency. A belt. Fishing rod. Fishing net. Candle. Black magic doll. Goat hide. Jennifer's letter. Did we read this? Good folk, I know there's a war on and every man's got trouble enough of his own, but perhaps there is one of you who could help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village, and the devil that guards it with a jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Odilon. And then we have brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I've reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I would give him up to the ground the least, like our fathers have done always. I would bury him beneath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be ate by the corpses prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, but I've not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure to show it a plenty. Any man willing to help, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard, just near the bridge. I've made camp there. Dune Fildenveld. Okay, so this is the devil by the well and the brother that is missing. We got some crafting items here and items for alchemy. Do we have any armor? Not yet. So what shall we do first? We can do devil by the well, perhaps? Let's follow this. Is it far away or... Ah, no, it's close by. Oh, it's this house, I imagine? Do we get this? Yes. Here we go, in here. Can we loot around? We can. Get some vinegar, linen, silver ore, lesser glyph of art, amateur armor repair kit, resin, iron ingot, and hardened leather. Nice. I'm sure most of those things can come to good use. Oh, there's some stuff here. Water. We have to talk with him. Okay.
Sleep, child.
Got some stuff here.
Sleep will lend you strength.
Oh, is she sick?
She's a fever. Has fainted in the village. She's in a bad way, Master. A bad way.
Let's talk with him then.
Greetings, good man. Having trouble with your well? That's what I read.
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20?
20?
So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Yeah.
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
Can you describe the ghost?
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones. And
Ooh.
it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Oh, what's this? Can we get like a better reward about from it? Let's try it.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin.
To haggle for a higher reward, choose an amount using your mouse and confirm it by clicking left click. If your counterparty accepts your offer, you've made a deal. If your offer is too high, your counterparty will grow annoyed, push too hard, and he or she will break off negotiations. Okay, fair enough. So I'm guessing this is too high. Maybe you can do 3 more, like as a bonus rate.
That settles it then.
I'll help you.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now, no one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
We can do that. Where is it exactly on the map? It's all the way here. Okay, so it's one straight line basically. Perhaps we can get Roach. Here he is. Get on.
Go, go.
We can get on here. There we go. I really like how the scenery looks though. It's very beautiful. Like the forest and everything. Points of interest. The world is brimming with interesting places filled with danger or treasure. Such sites are marked on your mini-map with the following icons. So we have hidden treasures, dungeons, monster nests, place of power, purser in distress, spoils of war, smuggler's cache, guarded treasure, abandoned sites, bandit camps, and monster dens. Okay. Ooh. There it is.
The infamous well. The Moonwraith. Wonder what it's doing here.
Can we interact with it, or is it gonna attack
She's not
us?
attacking too close.
Ooh, okay, now she is. Perhaps we need to use something? A magic trap, perhaps? Let's do this. Ooh. Here we go.
She fled, but she'll be back tomorrow. Something's keeping her here.
I wonder why she didn't attack at first. Can we examine this? Ah, here we go.
Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Why is that? Something here. Can we perhaps explore this? There we go. Get all of this. There we go. Perhaps there are some hints inside here, because it looks like people used to live here. But something happened. Here we go. Got some more stuff. Damn, this place is so old that a whole ass tree just decided to grow in it. Ah, a book here.
Journal. Might be useful.
27 3 1250. It's happened. Volkar set a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court of Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quickly enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in Pierre's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now we finally got what we begged Melitil for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognized our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last, we can live as free men. Then we have 12/4/1250. The first day of our freedom. Havel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind, it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil, buried a merchant under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't plowed nor hose, and that we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body. I'll never take it off. It will always be there to remind me of Volker, how happy we were that day. And then we have 23/4/1250. They say the Lord is coming to see us, that he wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I have no intention to move 1 inch from here. I see, so they had some troubles with the Lord of the village that was a bit further ahead. Do they mean like where we just came from? That village? The same village? Is there more stuff around here perhaps? Can get this. There we go. Got beer fat, dog tallow, and quicksilver solution. Got amethyst dust, powdered pearl, and florins. There we go. No hint about what happened so far though. What about here? Ah, there's some shrooms.
Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Oh yeah, we heard that. Something here though.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Moonwraith did this.
Yikes, what even is it? A dog? some stuff here. There we go. Just a bunch of platters and vials. There we go. Ooh. Can we perhaps break this down with like art or something? If you have multiple items in your pockets, you can switch between them using the middle mouse button. Use the middle mouse button to chase the bolts used with your crossbow. Perhaps we can use this. Yeah. There we go. So some stuff here. There's water in there. What about here? Smoking pipe. And just some more loot. There we go. Nothing of use here. What about this? Maybe there's some stuff around here. Just bread and a silver ingot. What about here? The well itself. Oh. Okay. It says that we should read the entry about the numerous bestiary, so let's look at that. How do I go there exactly? Here we go. Here it is, bestiary. We got necrophages. Ghouls are necrophages, I see. So ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap they would eat you too, chop you up for ghoulish stew. It's a children's rhyme. Ghouls and graveyards are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, yet on the whole, they are the utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. Yikes. And then we have specters. We have Devil by the Well, which the resident of White Orchard had suffered more than their fair share of misfortunes. Passing armies had trampled their spring planting. A griffin had begun abducting their livestock, and the rotten icing on this painful cake, a noon rave haunted a nearby well. No wonder the locals called this final evil a devil. The Witcher could sense something bound her to this place, and that in order to send her off into the ethereal realms, he would first need to learn her secret. Once that was done, he would have to prepare for a battle. A noon wraith is a demanding opponent. She can disorient her victim by blinding him and creating a mirror image of herself. These copies slowly suck their victim's life energy, while their mistress remains untouchable. In order to defeat her, the Witcher could not rely on his silver sword alone. The Earden sign would also be needed to trap her and force her to take on a material form. So the Earden is mostly used for specters. And then Noon Wraiths. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labors at midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon rays from flat Raymond peasants and their customs. On particularly searing summer days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are noon wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths. right before their wedding. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wandered the field searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals, though they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some objects of intense emotional significance. This is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. I see, so Noonwraiths are mostly female or women who died right before their wedding or were killed. And then they like turn into these Noonwraiths. Interesting. So we got they are vulnerable against moon dust, specter oil, and this Irden sign. Is that the same for our devil by the well? Yes. How do we make this though? Okay. Perhaps we can look in the alchemy. What do they fall under? Oils. We need our arenaria for the oil. Okay. So it doesn't really say how to make them. The moon dust is the bomb, but it doesn't say here, right? No. But I can look for this, at least the arenaria.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
So do we have to look for that? Can we examine this? The rope?
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right.
Oh.
A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope.
Ooh.
Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
We just jump. Here we go. Should we dive under? Okay, so C is for diving. And then we also have a breath. And take this. It's a bracelet. Some other stuff here as well. There we go. I don't think there's anything else, so let's swim up. Oh, there's something there. Here we go. Can we get up? Perhaps here? No. Do we get up here, perhaps? There we go.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noonwraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Okay, so we have to burn this together with the body. Sounds easy enough so far. Do we go in here? Perhaps you dive. Here we go. Let's go up here to get some fresh air. Here we go. It looks like we have to dive under again though. Let's go down here. It must be heavy as fuck to be swimming with armor like this. Here we Out here we go.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil. Drink some potions.
There we go. I need to see where that flower plant is exactly. Perhaps it's like somewhere around here, perhaps? They don't really say, do they? Where you can find the ingredients? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Let's just go look around then. Where's Roach? Here he is. Perhaps we can go ahead and look around here. Perhaps it's around the village somewhere.
Let's go.
Ooh, there's a bunch of deer here. Damn. So they look white. Oh, is it perhaps
Slow now.
this? No, doesn't look like it. What about here? No, it's the same thing. Okay, let's get back up then. Maybe it's this? It's parsley leaves. This is Bailey's fruit. That's not what we need either. Myrtle plant. Oh, petals. And another kind of fruit. What about this? This is celandine. Oh. It's rib leaf. Perhaps it's here? Yes, this is it. Okay, I need a few more of these. Got this as well. Okay, so how many do I? Here we go. Here you can find the description of the item you created. Items you can create are divided into categories. Select the formula and left click on the required formula to select. I see. So I need one more of the plant, okay. So these are mutagens. And you got greater blue mutagen, greater green, greater red, green, and red. Are they for something? Perhaps here? Do we have any points? So we can choose between combat, science, alchemy, general, and these are the okay, so we have to put them in here. So we can do art, science, or fast attack, strong attack. I see. Can we put points in this already then? Let's see. Ah, no, it doesn't look like it. So let's look around a bit more for one more of those plants. Is it around here? Maybe it's up here. This is not it. Perhaps it's more here. Ooh. Yes, here it is. So now I can make it. Here we go. And spectral oil. There we go. And is it now in our... this is some books and scrolls. On the left, you can select books, scrolls, and letters. Their contents will be shown in the center of the screen. Okay. Yeah, and we read all of these, I think. There we go. Here we go. Moon dust. I don't know where you can get this though. It doesn't really say how to get it because we also don't have the ingredient for it. What is this? Accelerates vitality regeneration. Vitality regeneration passes for 2 seconds upon receiving damage. So I need more of that and a drowner brain to create swallow. What is white honey? Clears toxicity and cancels all active potions effects. I see. And then you have cat, which grants sight in total darkness. Increases a critical hit chance. Okay. Perhaps we can... applying oils to your sword increases the damage it deals to a certain... Oh, I can read that all in one go. Perhaps we can... do it here. You have a blade oil in your inventory. To use it, apply it to your sword. So we have to go here and then the oils. And just put it on that like there. Ah, I see. Now your sword will deal more damage to opponents that are vulnerable to this oil. Interesting. Perhaps this could be enough. We can go to... go back to the noon rave. Ah, here you are.
Faster.
Can we jump? No jump? Ah, here we go.
Good woman, is this the road to Vizine?
To your grave, more like. Have you not heard
Let's go back. And perhaps we can burn the body and make the rave come to us. So relaxing to just write. Here we go. Let's get off. And burn the body.
And the bracelet. Igni.
There we go. And here's the Wraith. Ooh, they look terrifying.
Hey, I think it worked.
Okay, let's get Irden. There we go. Ooh. Effect. Ooh, our thing sphere. Let's place it again. Ooh. Ah, yes. I heard about this. Okay, we have to cast it again. Here it is. Ooh, fleeing the battlefield. If a fight proves too difficult, you can flee and live to fight another day. Ah, okay. I think we're good though. We did
She's
it.
gone. For good.
There we go. Perhaps we should drink some water so we can heal up a bit. There we go. Put our sword away. And we can tell Odilon that we did it. Let's get on. And here we go. We're slowly healing up. Oh, stuck.
Whoa there, Roach.
There we go. And here we are. And eat a bit more. And let's
Job
talk
done.
with him.
The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Or that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
You can keep the coin for your daughter.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. Use the coin for Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this at least. Good luck.
Nice. Oh, we got an amethyst. So we did that. Perhaps we can go ahead and do this. But we have to find Dune first. Is he far away, perhaps? He's here, okay. Let's get Roach. Get on. We can ride. There we go. Oh. Excuse me. Here we go. Doesn't look like it's super far away. Perhaps we
Slow
can go a bit faster. Here we go. Ah, here's where the griffin attacked. The cousin of the innkeeper. Here we go. It says to just go through here. Is it?
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Ah, here we are. Perhaps there's some stuff here that we can get. Here we go. Let's talk with Dune.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
Have you walked the battlefield?
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
I'll help.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Okay, we can do that. I wanna look around a bit here though. Perhaps we can get some stuff. There's something here. Oh, sorry. There we go. Perhaps we can check out that house as well. Here we go. Ah, there's something here. There we go. Ooh. What happened here? Excuse me, did you kill your father? I'm not gonna bother too much with that, perhaps. So we have to meet him all the way here, okay. Can do that. Roach, you're not coming to me.
Run, Roach.
Looks like this whole village got burned down though. Is that because of the war or? Oh, there are people hanging here as well. And there. Jesus. Is that just like a warning or something? Here we go. We can have a shortcut through here perhaps. Ah, is it here? Yeah.
Not so fast, Roach.
Let's get off. And talk with him.
You're here, good. Bastion. His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but Many a soldier's dropped his shield, especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Objectives will sometimes direct you to a general area when the exact position of your target is unknown. Oh, it's like the circle that we saw
So
earlier
many
as well.
corpses, and the war's just started.
Some stuff here. Axes. Ashes. Yikes. Oh. Here. And here. Looks like we mainly have to look around here for now. There we go. Ooh, we got raw meat from the horse. Here we go. Some stuff around here. Perhaps we can sell all of this later. Looks like there are goals there. Okay. Yeah, here they are.
Come on.
Here we go. Ooh. There we go. Got this dude. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Let's focus on this one for now. Eat something to get our health a bit back up. There we go. And we got them. There we go. Can we get this? There you go. Some more stuff around here. So that's George's letter. Gustav, I've got something to ask of you. I've come into the possession of quite the stash of valuables. Don't ask how. Modesty prevents me from trumpeting the heroic deeds I performed in the fight for our beloved fatherland. At any rate, there's so damn much of it that there's no way in any hell I'll carry it back on my own. So I've got everything in a chest and buried it on the beach, at the base of the cliff with the 2 burned out huts on it. You know, we'd go crayfish hunting there, remember? So here's what you've got to do. Grab a wheelbarrow, throw a shovel in it, and take it to the beach. But make sure no one sees you. We'll load the treasure and sell it all in Vizima. And split the earnings 50-50, like family should. See you later. And remember, not a word to anyone. Joan. Ooh, perhaps we can find that. There's something here. When you find tracks or other clues, walk close, then press E to examine them. Here he is.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Yikes.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
There's something here as well.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Perhaps, yeah.
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Really? Let's follow the dog then. Oh, something here? Yeah. Here he is. Oh, to this hut?
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My lips. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Ooh, his foot
That's
looks
Jim.
broken.
Is he? Has this nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking
Also,
you home.
why is he not wearing
Need to see to
pants?
these wounds.
I won't leave Rosin here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
If not for him, Bastian would be dead.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
We did it. Some stuff here. There we go. Yeah, I know. So, I'm guessing next thing we can do is go here and talk with the nilfgaardians about Yennefer. So let's call Roach. Roach. Ah, here you are. Ooh, that's a big cliff. Okay, let's go to the Nilfgaardians then. Perhaps we can gallop. Here we go. Did we run out of stamina? Here we go. Through here. Oh. We're going past our village again.
The Emperor
Ooh.
should guide us straight to Novigrad.
Whoa!
Oh, is that the guy that we saved? I think
We
so.
meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known
Oh,
yours
hello,
to be
Roach.
an honourable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods.
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
What are you offering?
Let me have a look at your stock.
Is there anything that we perhaps can use? Ah, we need level 4 for this, I see. What about this? Horse blinders? Perhaps we can use this for Roach. Oh, we can get this perhaps. And perhaps we can use this as well. And get this. No, we don't have enough coins. Okay. We can come back for that.
Take care.
Get back onto Roach. Here we go. Through here. Is it perhaps better if we go like this? I think so.
Go, go.
Here we go. And go through here instead. Oh, there's a house down here as well. It's like a beachfront. Oh, there's a quest here.
Take it easy.
Let's talk with the old woman.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
Your
It's
pan?
always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing in the window, peering at the goings on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Like berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. Then what happened?
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
I'll help you.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
So we can't go in the door. Perhaps you can use art for it. Oh, there we go. Some stuff here. And here. Oil.
A corpse.
Ooh.
Explains the stench.
Yeah. Loot this.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. Cracked monocle.
Ooh.
Interesting.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
take diagrams to craftsmen with the proper skill to have them craft the item for you. Ah, I see. So they're like recipes for certain things in a way.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Ah. We have it, Gran. Can we perhaps read the letters? Doesn't look like it.
Documents, almost entirely burned. A few pieces still legible.
And when you arranged to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life and the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my plowing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that. But you tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. I wonder what that's about exactly. Let's give the pan to Gran.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot, and I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish for supper.
What is Roach doing in the water? Ah, we can loot this. There we go. Come, Roach. There we go. Let's go talk to the Nilfgaardians. Ooh, there's a wolf. We can just run past it for now, perhaps. Here we go. And gallop, so we lose it faster. Do we have to go here? Here we go. Is it around here? Yeah, the Nilfgaardian garrison. Do we go here?
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You got work for me?
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go. Stop.
Here we are. Ah, they speak in different language. So who do we talk to exactly?
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Ah, craftsman. Craftsmen can craft a variety of items for you, for a small fee of course. Blacksmiths forges weapons and armorers can make armor. If you find a crafting diagram, take it to the craftsman of the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
How's morale around camp?
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Let me see what you got.
Show me what you're peddling.
So, got some weapons, but they're all for level 2. Ooh, and a bunch of diagrams. Perhaps we can get this. Ah, I don't have enough coin. I see. That's okay. Oh.
So long.
Is the guy up here? Yes.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Can't argue with your logic.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
Ooh.
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about the griffin?
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I could use some more information about the griffin.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
How come? I gotta gather a specific herb.
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this, but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
So long.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
If your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by pressing V. Okay. Okay, so let's look at it. So we can either ask the hunter where he lives, or where he found the bodies, and ask the herbalist about buckthorn. Perhaps you can do the hunter first. So the commander of the Nilfgaardian garrison in White Orchard knew where Yennefer had gone. Shrewdly, he was unwilling to share his information for free. A man with substantial experience, he knew full well Geralt would do anything to find the sorceress. As luck would have it, there was a griffin about, a beast the commander's soldiers had been unable to hunt down. The commander could demand but one thing: the monster's head in exchange for his help. We can do that. So where is the hunter exactly? He is here. Okay, we can go there first. Are there any other quests around here perhaps? It doesn't look like it. But we can meet up with the hunter. I think I'll leave this episode here, and then in the next episode we'll go straight to the hunter and see what we can do. Ooh. Okay, so we can't loot because it will be considered stealing. I see. But yeah, we can find out what we exactly need to do to kill this griffin, and find out where its lair is, and find the buckthorn. But for the buckthorn we need to go to the herbalist. But we shall do all of that in the next episode. See you then.